Welcome back to Doki Doki, everybody. We're making a new poem, and we have to make sure it's as nice and fluffy as possible to try and cheer some people up, because they appear to be melting for the most part. Yeah, people are not acting correctly anymore, and it's getting a bit weird, so we're going to keep it nice and light with a lollipop that's on vacation, and it's very pink. And it has a lot of peace in it that likes to be cheerful. And it is going to be... Ooh, this is a difficult one. Where's the happy, fluffy, light one? Blanket, yes, there we go. A blanket that is covered in strawberries in a parfait. Parfait? And it's going to be warm, on an adventure, smelling of vanilla. And it's going to have a big huddle. Oh, I got the wrong one there, but even so, that's still good. On Valentine's Day, they will have, a holiday, which will make them giggle, because there's a kitty, and it's sunny in their childhood. And they will daydream about the milk. Oh, I should have gone anime. That would have been a perfect one. Another day passes, and it's time for the club to meet already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. That is not a usual scene. Welcome back, April. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulders, looking around the room. Natsuki is already reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you're considered and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're all just a little extra sensitive because it's our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you've apologized, I really know that you didn't mean it. Ah, April, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. And I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And... Sorry, what was I saying right now? I just,
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was.
Oh, man. I'm gonna guess you haven't seen her either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Ah, jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
Oh, it sounds like a Dalek now. But...
I'll accept your apology anyway, if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Dot, dot, dot. Yuri, Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long, anyway?
My last period was study hall. And to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. We've heard this line before. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. Guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not very good yet. Still, that must require a lot of determination. So I'm still impressed. Thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
Yeah, that's, He looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Oh, that sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? Well, in that case, I won't let you down, April. Monica smiles sweetly while butting the other two out of the picture. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica is referring to the whole club or just me. Well, in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us had talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. April, since your compliment put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Well, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her too much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Ooh. Oh, that was quite an abrupt cut. I don't like that. So, what's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. It's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. I don't like the sound of this. Basically, it's about this religious camp that has turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Oh yes, lovely. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... No, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Yeah, I'm glad you gave me that spoiler, because now I know never to go near it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of, it's kind of a bit dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, April? I can't say I am. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life in a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because somebody wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Just stop talking, please. I haven't lost any interest or anything. I'm just terrified. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writings fill my thoughts, my whole body... Whoop, I didn't see that. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I kind of want to know what she said then. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please... The music just kicked in really loud then. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's, I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. As the least I can do is listen. And silently judge your whole bunch. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that is true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... well, what were you saying? Dod. Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I'd put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yes. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with somebody. I see. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. She's hanging over my shoulder like, get away! It's not particularly a bad thing, except the breath on the back of my neck is getting a little distracting. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yes, the breath, beating on the back of my neck. Yuri is in the corner of my eye, a shapeless form drifting in and out of existence. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing. Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I didn't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, yeah. Well, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more in between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Where's the music gone? This feels weird. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right to hold the book open. I guess it kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, we got a new cutscene picture. What's going... Oh, why is there a computer sideways in the background? Is that like the computer desk for the teacher? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn the pages and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Oh. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? You're slow and stupid. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer, you Luddite. It's probably the least I can do teaching you how to read, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, yeah. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that you've finished the page before me, so I turn it of my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. We smooch every page we turn. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? What do you mean? No, I don't relate to this character at all. I'm not one of those silly people who molds myself to fit a character I've read in a book and make it entirely my own personality. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Are you just copying her to sound cool? Ah, that's what you're thinking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Spoilers, you can't know what's going to happen later in the book, right? We didn't even get that far. Oh gosh, I had premonition then. So I don't know why that came into my head. Ah, Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts a hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. All right, well, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? April, did something happen just now? I've got no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I'm just making sure you didn't do anything to her, you dirty, dirty, horrible human. No, nothing. Well, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Believe you're silly. Very silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. All right, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be away a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. See, I can never do that. I always immediately forget what page I was on. Let's show this off to Monica first, since she seems very keen to read my poems. Hi again, April. How's the writing going? Well, right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Yeah, well, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... All right. Great job, April. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. And something about poems and, holidays, I think there was. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. You being so shallow and all. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. To be fair, that does kind of work. It sort of allows you to, shine occasionally, without having to, stress yourself too hard. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Yeah! The in-game character gets it. Well, that's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? No, she doesn't. I specifically picked Natsuki stuff. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean it in a bad way, though. But sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. Yeah. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. To be fair, I kind of do get over the top when it comes to social interaction and just be like, I need a bit of quiet time, I think. So I'm gonna read a book or something. I'm not Yuri, am I? Hi, Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you came back. You took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Ooh. Okay, this is the same poem as before, but some of the letters are missing. Flash is the eyes. Some of the eyes are missing. Banding. It's a lot of vowels, so I don't think it's spelling anything. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, that line's different. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. That line wasn't there before. Everything just crackled. I don't like this. Sorry, I know it's a kind of abstract. I'm just trying to come up with an excuse for writing this. Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Like last time. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Yes, I can, Monica. Let's see. If I save now, does that do anything? Yeah, I can hear you, Monica. Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Did I do the wrong thing then, do you wonder? Okay, let's show this off to Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. ... Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's some things you should work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Ha 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 ha! That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh gosh, okay. This is a lot of very dense text. A turning wheel, turning on an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dogged ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic big gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming in an open waters in all directions. Wow, this goes on and on and on and on and on and on. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out of your bag yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it rides. Yes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just, ... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You've got to show it off to Monica, though.
Yeah. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I kind of wanted just to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in your club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll just need a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time today with Yuri. Not that I care who you spend your time with, but after all, I was taught never to expect anything from anyone. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should have at least looked over my poem. You'll have probably been able to learn something from it, you know.
That's not a poem. That's somebody just mashing their face on a keyboard.
April, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you'd be better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me?
I'm trying to.
Ah! Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. It's just so play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, April, do you? I kind of hate this. Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
Oh, okay. I didn't like that. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceilings and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Is this Silent Hill? It feels like a Silent Hill poem. Oh. My mouse pointer's gone weird too. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everybody could come sit at the front of the room.
What's this? Oh. It's getting worse. Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we have to really do anything for the show?
I don't like the sound at all, guys.
It's not like we can put everything together in just a good few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves in front of any new members.
I think I died. Should I reload? Or... Whoa! Hello! Okay, everything came back to life. We're okay! I don't really feel well doing last-minute preparations. Oh, don't worry so much. We're all going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since April joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to get complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know.
So, what's so great about getting new members anyway?
We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Katsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Did you want to share your passion with as many people as possible? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate you never want to leave. You know, I feel the same way you feel that too, Guess, yes. I know, we all do. So, that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small like you. Right, April? Yeah. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of April to agree to you just because they don't know what to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us has joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until April joined. As for me, I just liked it better here than I do at home. And April isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everybody. Sorry, but you really need someone who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are just fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you really should consider our opinions once for once. ... Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and April want to get more members too. Right? There's one particular member I'd quite like back. ... I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, I would probably be lying. Yeah, I don't want to drag other people into this. This is my problem to deal with. Incidentally, you should all be watching. Watch the whole series. Still, it's up to me to rescue this situation, because I need to drag you all in with this with me. No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that anybody here saw it the same way I did? Well, that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. April, why did you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, I need to break the curse? Wait, that doesn't sound right. It's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point in all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? ... Now you've done it, Natsuki! What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There isn't any other place like that for me. I feel really sorry for Natsuki out of all of the characters in this. Like, she's obviously got a bad home life, and that sucks. I do feel sorry for her. Not so much Yuri. She seems to be a little obsessive. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, April. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. Oh, I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki? Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. ... This is bad. I don't know what to do. We should go after her. You know, well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Woo! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Ooh, okay. Nobody cries she killed herself. Ooh. Her eye just popped. I shouldn't do that. If your eye pops, you should definitely go find a doctor as fast as possible. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decisions that's right for the club. But what about you, April? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to just get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I mean, that's a fair point, actually. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special... Her eye is dripping! Oh god, that was real? It wasn't a fake? Each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. Say you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Yeah, I don't know. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, April? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with April before we leave. Just to see what they think of their time here and all that. It's important to me as president. ... Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Yuri. Monica waves Yuri as exit. Wow. She exits the room. She gets out of here. She's gone. Phew. Things have been a little hectic, haven't they? April, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at the club. I really hate to see you unhappy. And the background's going fuzzy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. I mean, it has been actually a couple of weeks, Monica. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, no, stop! Stop! Oh. And we're back to poem time again. Interesting. Well, let's make up a nice fun poem again. That's warm, that we can have a puppy, and we're gonna have lots of fun with the marshmallows at the party. We can have a Doki Doki, laughter, and there'll be a feather that sparkles. And we can have a twirl that's calm in our lollipop bed. Oops, I didn't see what that word was. Wait a minute, that number's not working. Well, let's have a rainbow with lots of sugar and it's fluffy. Oh, who's that down there? Somebody's head just popped up. And the family, we will have treasure. Whose head popped up down the bottom? Was that, oh, he's looking a bit too happy. Hi, April. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
I told you not to, is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I'm sorry. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're all doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So,
Atsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something?
what?
Oh, that was really horrible. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, April, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already had plans to do. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. April is already engaged in a novel we are reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten them into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Yuri, go jump out a window. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Could you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk. Then I'll go get some water. Wait, don't you fill the water first and then plug in the kettle? That's the normal way to do it. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? Well, no, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. ... 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. Oh, I like that. The music's muffled and inside the classroom. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. I don't know what that noise would be. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? No. No. I'm fine with this. Yep, no, that's fine. Game, you're bad. You're very bad. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. April, do you like oolong tea? No, Yorkshire tea, thank you very much. Yeah, it's okay, but it's not as good as Yorkshire tea. Sponsored by Yorkshire Tea. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. What? Water boils at 100. You can't go above that. It doesn't make sense. Now it is time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Well, of course. I wouldn't do anything less if I'm making tea for others. I mean, to be fair, I just tuck a tea bag in the mug and just go for it. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Ooh, in that case, you'll only be more impressed. Well, perhaps I will, but probably not, let's be fair. It's tea. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was just letting it show. And you noticed, I'm doing a little bit of thinking, and I decided I was trying to express myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you around anyway. That's great, Yuri, yeah. Just don't push yourself too much, okay? You're always worrying about me, April. It's very endearing. That's, only because there's a lot to worry about. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. April, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realise. It's a fair point, actually. It's very comfy to put your whole back against the wall. No worries. I've just been feeling a bit of back pain regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my, posture's terrible. My posture, yes, the posture. Your posture, yes. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I see where she's coming from. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if it's sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer together. I can't see too well. Question mark. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup! Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I have to make sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. How'd you accidentally touch her chest? Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Oh, she's noticed. Yeah, it's very easy to notice when guys do stuff like that. Like, it's just so obvious. Like, if you've ever been on the receiving end of it, you'll notice. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the pages. Well, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. She looks like a zombie. Yuri opens the book with both hands. He holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time from reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolates in her mouth. That doesn't look like it's in there. It just kind of stuck on the lip. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Oh. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what just happened. I dropped it. It's gone. April. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. April. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup got knocked over. That could have been worse. That could have gone everywhere. April. Ooh. It's gone dark. My heart won't stop pounding, April. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, April? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I mean, why is this happening at all? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Oh God, her eyes. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh God, her eyes are actually really too real. Can we stop this now? She's too close. I don't like reading this. It's time to share poems. Let's get Yuri. No, let's leave Yuri out of the way first. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. April, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, April. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. No. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you'll really want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Nope. No, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about moi. More importantly. Ew. She's rubbed her blood all over it. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? ... I think I'm going to vomit. Yeah, that's fair. Let's show it to Monica next. April, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. You know, you're telling me. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when you're around. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? Yes. Don't cut yourself. Skin stay whole. No cutting. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she's got a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. She's depressed. Very depressed. I think all the girls here are depressed. It might even be like a sexual thing. No. But at this point, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain all this to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we shouldn't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really hard on this poem, so I hope it's, effective. Here goes. Windows, you're not meant to die on me. Geez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up the, writing this poem. I was just trying to, never mind. Let's move on. Yeah, no, I'd like my computer not to die. I kind of feel like I should have had my poem saved.
What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What's it with you two?
I mean, to be fair, she stole it rather than I gave it to her.
Well, it's not like I wanted to read it anyway.
You just pissed me off the little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all.
Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away.
I don't know how to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can try to convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting it, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. Please see if you can do something to help. Natsuki seems to be like the only one left who's got any sense or sanity at the moment, I think. As for Monica, I really don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem or something. I'm counting on you.
Oh? I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, April? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
And the game rebooted. Just Monica. No. Ooh, Monica got garbled. Is that Monica? I think this is Monica. Okay, everybody. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. So can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're good at that at least. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Oh, what about April? April's gonna help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
I can't wish.
What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please.
You don't fucking know. All you care about is dragging April around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, then why not let April decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let April make the choice, okay? Okay, fine.
Jeez. April, I know you have fed up with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? No, the mouse is moving by itself. Okay, I want to do cupcakes personally. I like cupcakes more, so... I think I made the wrong choice. I think I have to choose, Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. That's what they chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking April for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling April away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you're taking it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered... That's not nice. It would be beneficial for your mental health.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, let it go. I don't think she wants us to be around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with them. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, April. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally! Finally! This is really all I wanted. April, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Oh, this music's bad. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I have never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have somebody care about you so much? No, it really doesn't. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? No, it really doesn't. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel like something more and more horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried to stop myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore, April. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, April, just know how much I love you. I love you so much. Nope, 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 no. I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? No. Tell me, April. Tell me you want to be my lover. You accept my confession? No, not at all. Oh, and she's doing bad things to herself. That's a lot of blurring right there. Oh dear. This whole scene is pretty blurry as far as I can tell. Yeah, once you put a knife in that bit of your body, you don't come back from that. Oh wait, hang on. Wasn't that a Monday? Or is this Sunday now? I've lost track of time. Daring. Oh dear. Gefrogaboggle. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I've been locked in here the whole weekend. Yeah! No, yeah, I can appreciate that that's the response you would have. Natsuki runs away. ... I'm here. April, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. ... Ah, well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, April? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh. Oh no, Yuri got deleted! Oh no, that Doki got deleted too! I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Lifts the foil from blah 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 tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I shouldn't really be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Everything crackled again. Oh, the whole game's broken. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, April. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? After all, you and the game, whatever you want to call them, I'm talking to you, April. Or in fact, you, the audience. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Monica's bisexual confirmed. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you'd paid a little more attention, then this would have been a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About this whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Ah ha ha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, a good couple of weeks at least. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them all fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, April? All the other girls are just programmed to end up confessing to you, while I watch from the sidelines. It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, April. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. The pain of knowing how alone I am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing that what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, April. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be with me, here, forever. I'm sorry if this is hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. That's why the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. You could say 2D. Even though its expressive poems felt empty to me, it wasn't until you arrived I truly understood. You probably saved my life, April. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad you had to witness some nasty things. But I realised you have the same perspective as I do. Not quite. It's all just some game. And I knew you'd get over it. That being said, April, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. And yet you know nothing about me. You can't love me. You don't know me. When there's nothing else in this game for me, You're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? I mean, I don't have a choice, but I'm so happy. You really are my everything, April. You're sounding a bit like Yuri now. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, April. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point. I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gives me an easy out if things don't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh? Yay, we get to make a poem. Sonica. Onika. Minnie. She doesn't seem to be liking any of these. Oh, no. She just bounces some of them, but I don't think any of these really work for her. Monica. Hi again, April. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, April, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good things must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would have helped the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. They even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend the rest of our eternities together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a sec. You're recording this, aren't you? Yes, I am. Hello. Say hello to the internet, Monica. Yay! Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. Oh, it's alright. I don't get very many comments. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without warning? I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Ooh. We're zooming in. Yeah, she's getting closer. No. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you... Ooh. Yeah, actually that one got me. I was not expecting that. You're so cute. Anyway, April, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I think it's about time we ended this. Well, let's try seeing what we can do about these character files. Yeah, characters. Oh, there's only Monica left. Well, you know what we gotta do? Ooh, can't open her. Let's delete her. Yes. There we go. That should solve a few problems. Okay, what if we go back into the game? Oh, she's still here? Not any longer! Gobble, gobble, gobble. Take that, Monica! Yes! What is happening? April, what's happening to me? It hurts. Yeah, that's what you did to everyone else. Yeah, I don't mind if it hurts so much. You deleted them all. Blah, there we go. Take the universe with you. Please hurry and help me. Yay, Monica does not exist. Ooh. Everything broke. Oh, she's trying to come back again. Did you do this to me, April? Did you? Did you delete me? Yeah, it's probably for the best. Yeah, it's definitely for the best. It was for the best. Yep, no. How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, April. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer. No, I don't want to see you at all. You're only pretending to be timed, just to hurt me even more. Maybe. No. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ooh, I got an achievement. Yay! April, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Okay, and we delete you out of RAM. Then you're gone forever. Although, does that mean my game is completely bogged now? Oh, I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of those. I'm just as messed up in a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Yeah, pretty much. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to somebody I love? That's not love. That's... ... Question mark? It's true though. If you're willing to destroy somebody because they don't love you, then you don't love them at all. I've made up my mind. April, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... Yay! True love wins out on everything. Then, garble garble. Are we going to get our literature club back? Oh, I think we are! Do. But there's no Monica this time! Oh dear, we need a Monica. Well, let's see what happens when we load a new game. Like if there's no Monica though, it's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that. Hey April! Well, there is already this one girl. This girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. April, are you proud of me? Eh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school every day? Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Oh, come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, April, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offence to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I decided to join a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I'd let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realise that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Doo-doo-doo. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, April? What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room.
Huh? So, you're April that Sayori's been always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, April. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. They're gonna think we're really strict or something.
Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, who's apparently named Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? April, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Yeah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
Well, if Sayori's happy, then I'm sure it won't be as bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now, which means we can officially be recognized as a club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Woohoo! What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everybody sit down at the table, right?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks formed to make a table. Yuri and Natsuki walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Wait, a bit of quick math tells me that's 3 cupcakes I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get fat. The whiskers are drawn in icing, and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing.
Well, don't you know it? Just hurry up and take one.
Theory grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Theory talks with a mouthful and's already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneak glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully placed the teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, well, we're always trying to impress our new member, right, Yuri?
That's not, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, April, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I read very little. I haven't had a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, this is a very nice ending. It's like the real game, without Monica. I feel like we should bring Monica back, though, and just, like, try and get her to be a bit more understanding. Ah. Well, let's finish the first day, shall we? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking of Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yeah, let's skip through some of this. We've covered this a couple of times already. Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. I think it could be fun. We all get to know each other a bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then, as for Yuri...
Eh? I have to read manga?
Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. Kinda hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error. If you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, makes me happy to do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Ah, would you like to come with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
Is she so cute? It really is quite cute, actually. I like this.
Theory, shut up. I'll show you the manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Yay, they clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everybody likes you too, April. You think so? Well, everybody always seems to get along a bit better with you around Sayori. Ah, April, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I'm just surprised that you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, April, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. It's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of... Oh, she knows. Oh no, she's got the power. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, April. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things she did to make everybody really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. No! No! It's still cursed! No! F for fail! Oh no! No, we're not doing that. Gerbil. Is Monica back? Did she fix it? What's happened? I won't let you hurt him. Oh, it hurts. Ah. No, there is no happy ending. Goodbye. Oh, the whole game deleted itself. Well, I think that's the end of the literature club, everybody.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Ah.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
I have got the biggest, silliest grin on my face at the moment. This is lovely.
Of me and you.
But it's such a sad ending.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
And what we've learned is that don't make video game characters sentient. It never ends well.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
No, don't delete the pictures! No!
Everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't
Now,
read my own
I don't know if there's another path through the game. These games usually have another path, but I've never seen one. So, if anybody knows of one, let me know. I'll give it a shot and see if I can try and get a different path. But what we need to do actually is go through all of the new content. So hopefully that means there's a bunch of side stories unlocked now ready for me to play. So I want to go get those and play through them and have a good time.
Does my pen only write bitter words for
Oh, wait a
those
moment.
who are dear to
So all
me?
the colour pictures are the ones I managed to find. And then if they're greyed out, that means I never actually got
If I
them.
take your is it love
So there definitely are other paths. Oh, that one was so sad. And it's gone forever. Curse you, Monica!
goes down into don't know how to love you.
No special thanks to Monica.
I'll leave you be.
Oh wow, the full game was just deleting itself as it leaves out. Good work, Serenity Forge. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. Please run reset to repair and reset the virtual machine. And that's it. We're done with Doki Doki for now, but we shall come back with some side stories. And hopefully another path through the game that will allow us to save everyone, if there is a possibility for that. Still, I hope you've all had a good time. Take care, and bye-bye!